Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my video on what I've done to prepare for archaeology. I've been asked countless times what I'm doing to prepare for archaeology and if there's anything in particular that people can do to get, ahead of the game. So I'm making this video just showcasing what I've done and what you may want to do if you want to get a little bit of a head start. Archaeology has been announced and it is coming out on the 30th of March. It may be delayed due to the whole epidemic and stuff, but as it stands now, JMods are working from home and it will be coming out on the 30th of March unless something major happens. Archaeology is going to be a gathering skill and an artisan skill in the same skill. You're going to have mattocks, so you're going to be able to excavate dig sites. It will be very similar to what mining is. This means that skill chompers work with this skill. They have been confirmed to work by Jagex as well, alongside porters. Porters are going to help out a ton as well because they send things straight to your material bank, which will serve like your ore and metal bank for smithing. This also compare with a Grace of the Elves, so you can get 500 charges of porters in your Grace of the Elves, and also get rare drop table rolls. So these items are all very, very useful. Then obviously once you get your materials and stuff, you can then make your artifacts, and this is where the artisan side of the skill comes in. It's not all going to be gathering, but you do need to gather your own artifacts, and then you can buy the extra materials to repair them and stuff for the artisan side. So it's not 100% a buyable, but it's not 100% a gathering skill either. And you will be able to buy extra XP. Especially with things like the currency being tradable, that means that you can buy the currency for boosts in the skill and things like the outfit and stuff like that as soon as possible. So that's going to be interesting and very expensive on release. If you do want to know more about archaeology, I'll leave a link to the archaeology info video from Jagex themselves in the description. Check that out if you want to know more information about the skill itself. In this video, I'm going to be talking about more of my prep than the skill itself. Just wanted to give a little rundown of the skill before we got into my prep. With that being said, when it comes to my prep, I made a ton of signs of the porter, and I'm still making some porters as I'm recording this video as well. I've also prepped a lot of other items, and I'll show you them all now. When it comes to the items that I actually have stocked up for archaeology, they are shown here. I have a lot of porters, but I am going to make more. I'm not sure on the amount of porters I'm actually going to need, but I'm probably going to make another 5,000 to 10,000 porter 6s. So that I have over 500,000 charges banked. I don't know whether I'm going to use this many. I honestly have no idea of the rate that I'm going to be using these up. But it's better to have more than enough than not enough. So hopefully having over 500,000 charges of porters will be enough for 200 mil. Next to this, we have our harmonic dust. They've said that there will be a crystal mattock and it will require 4,000 harmonic dust with a dragon mattock. The dragon mattock has two ways of being obtained, and that's via PVM and via archaeology. But they haven't revealed how with either of these things, so we'll just have to wait. But I'll probably buy a dragon mattock and make it. I have a lot of skill chompers. I got these skill chompers a long time ago when they were far, far cheaper. I got these before they were confirmed to work and before they spiked up in price, as I thought it would be a gathering skill and it made sense skill chompers working with it, and I'm glad I invested early. I have 690,000 skill chompers of different tiers. I do have some lower tier skill chompers because obviously you can't use crystal till 70 normally, so having cobalt and stuff for the lower levels makes sense. I also have some more incandescent energy and diamond necklaces that I'll be converting into more porters, and I've got a buy offer in the GE for another 200,000 incandescent energy. So we're going to be buying a lot of energy and making more of those porter 6s like I said. And then finally, we have 16 bill in cash. I don't even know whether that is enough to buy the stuff that we're going to need. Like I said, even the currency is going to be tradable, so that's going to be so much money. Buying all the buffs with that constantly, buying all of the outfits and stuff to start is going to cost loads because not many people are going to have the currency, so it's going to go for very, very high rates. So I don't know how much I'm going to spend. Honestly, I don't even know if 16 bills enough, but we're going to spend as much of it as we can to speed up our process as fast as possible. I do want to get front page on the high scores when archaeology comes out. So that is the goal. I'm going to spend all my money. I'm going to go ham 18-hour days for like the whole month or however long it takes until I get front page, hopefully. What a lot of people didn't seem to realize is for the first 6 months, you cannot put any lamps, any bonus XP, any reward XP, anything like that into archaeology. This even includes things like the avatar buff, auras, etc. None of it will work. If it's bonus XP, don't expect it to work kind of thing. And I think that's really, really nice because then it puts everyone on an even playing field. The only types of bonus XP you'll actually get come from items from the skill or the outfit from the skill, etc. That then makes racing super fun and super viable. I'm going to be streaming it religiously. So on the 30th of March, you can feel free to pop over to my stream. That is in the description as well. And it's going to be a very, very fun race, I feel. But like I said, there really isn't too much you can stock up on with archaeology, so this has been what I've stocked up on. All of the items that are going to be needed in archaeology are actually obtained via archaeology, so you can't stock up on items early, you know? The only thing that you could stock up on is some invention parts. I do have a decent amount of uncommon components from scavenging, as you can see here. I have a decent amount saved up of all different uncommon components. So I can always try and use these in order to go and get some new perks alongside my rare components, which I have quite a lot of as well. If you take a look here as well, I do have 9 Nox components. I have enough for 1 biting 4, and I do have a fair amount of other components, but they're my least of my priority. I really am not going to be focusing on perks until after I'm 200 mil archaeology, then I can worry about perks. The only perk prep I done was get Honed 5 and Furnace 3 ready to put on a mattock for the most amount of XP, especially when you don't mind your furnace consuming materials as you're buying them anyway. Obviously, if furnace becomes an issue and is consuming too many materials and I can't buy enough or something, I can take it off, but I like to have it in prep. I guess the last thing that I'll comment on that is somewhat prep is making sure you have lots of daily challenges ready to go. Because if you have 5 daily challenges and you toggle off all of your max challenges, if you are maxed, you can then force yourselves to get archaeology dailies and do those and hand them in with them being extended. Going into the update with 5 archaeology dailies could be super beneficial. Let me know in the comments down below what you've done to prep and if you've got any big plans for archaeology. I will be releasing some videos on archaeology as I go through my race. I'll release like a first look, what I did to 99, what I did to 120, and what I did to 200 mil. Before doing like detailed guides and stuff, I'm just going to do little recaps. That way it might help you guys to see what I did so you could do it as well. But I'm not going to dive into any of the ancient summoning, ancient gizmos and stuff like that until I'm 200 mil. Because I do want to try and get that front page. Hopefully you all understand and I'm really excited for it. Now I'm going to stop rambling and leave you guys. So as always, until next time, see ya.